Cowboys fan. And no, I do not snort coke. What you talking about? No, I got another. It's another video I had over here. I don't know this shit. Let's see if this work. I knew that wasn't gonna work. Gmail. Bro, I don't know what the fuck. Shit. Let me see. Uh oh. What's going on, man? What's up? I don't know if y'all seen it. Was it? I think it happened last night on Corey's show. It might have been last night because I watched it. I watched it this morning. But Corey, he brought up Anton's wife and kids. He actually played a video. Then he played well, he showed a picture of his daughter. And I was thinking, man, that's a low blow, you know, because it just feels like women and children are off limits, especially when the kids or the wife hadn't said anything to you. You know what I mean? Like Anton or not, and I'm not defending him, but I'm just saying, like, even if Anton had posted Corey's girlfriend or kids or something, I'd have been like, that's a low blow. You shouldn't have done that. You know, there's no reason for you to sit up here and post somebody else's children because we've had issues when it comes to the internet. I don't know if y'all ever dealt with Twitter. People are doxing folks. They putting their information out there. Not only are they putting their information out there, they putting the information out there about their kids and knowing that it's perverts and people like that. I just think it's not only just wrong, but it's dangerous too to put pictures and stuff like that out because a lot of people don't even post pictures of their kids. You know what I'm saying? Not just these celebrities, but just a lot of people. If you're somebody who is probably famous on YouTube or something, those people don't hardly ever show their kids. They never show their kids. They never show their family because they don't want people posting them and going around saying stuff or retaliating against them because of something that they said on their show. What's up, Catwalk? Say Corey is acting like a scorned woman. Yeah, this is pretty bad in my opinion. This is pretty bad. I think this is beyond low. I still like Corey, you know, and I still like Anton, but I just think this is beyond low to sit up here and go after this man's kids. I also feel like you really making it seem like he got the best of you by acting this way. Because if you felt like he didn't get the best of you, then you wouldn't say anything else about it. You would just let it go. But I get it. You know, he's probably pissed off. He keeps seeing clips online and maybe the comments. I'm pretty sure he reading the comments where people are saying, Corey, Anton said this and Anton did that. And I think what he also is responding to, because Anton went back on his show and said how he was gonna beat Corey ass and do all of this different stuff to him. So, hey, look, I don't, you know, I kind of don't blame him, but I still think it's low to go to the kids. Now he could have just kept it on Anton. What's up, Chris Molina? My weekend was it was okay. I had to work, but it was okay. But yeah, man, this whole Corey and Anton situation, I think it's just gonna keep going and going and going. I feel like this is gonna be one of those things. It's like all year, you know, it's all year. It's gonna continuously come up. Somebody gonna mention what happened to somebody gonna mention it on Anton's show. If they get into it with him, they're gonna mention what Corey did and what he should have did to him. And then Corey gonna be watching somebody's clips or something, and they gonna be talking about how Anton done him. And yeah, even on this particular show, he mentioned the fact that Jason Whitlock brought him up. He also mentioned the fact that Shannon brought him up. I think he mentioned the fact, what was that dude, Ryan? I don't think Ryan actually brought him up, but he was just talking about Ryan for being on his show. He was talking about other people. Uh, and if y'all watch the whole show, throughout the show, it was points where he was like, "All right, let me leave this alone. Let me go on and do my regular show." But he never did. He went right back to talking about Anton, no matter what. And you could tell it's bothering him. It would be moments where he'd just sit there and be like, "This bitch ass nigga. Yeah, you bitch ass nigga." Like he'd just be looking at his phone and just saying, "Oh, bitch ass nigga." Even one point, Craig was talking about some show that he's about to do, and Corey was like talking to himself. You know how you kind of talk to yourself? And he was still talking about Anton. And I'm thinking, bro, he can't let it go. He can't let it go. He's showing that Anton really got the best of him. That's that, that's just how I was feeling. That's just how I was feeling. And I ain't picking no sides. I'm just telling you the impression that Corey is giving off. Catwalk say Anton is going to ignore Corey. Corey just wants attention, super emotional. He does. He seemed like he is very, very emotional about this. Very, very emotional. You say Anton is going to ignore Corey? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's gonna play it up for what it's worth. He gonna squeeze this orange till it ain't nothing left. He's going to continue to talk about Corey. He gonna slide him. every chance he get, he's going to mention him, bro. He's going to. I watched enough Anton to know that he's gonna keep throwing shots. That's just his thing. He gonna keep throwing shots, bro. He ain't gonna stop. You say it's got to be bothering him bad, or he would have dropped it by now. I know this shit. That shit. What is it? A week old now? Is it? Is it a week? He's still talking about it. Yeah. So let's check this out, man.
You see where the show at? Meet me outside one day and say, Corey, I'm trying to earn something. We good. We good. You got the clip with his wife?
Yeah, you got the wife.
Play the clip with that mark ass nigga wife. By the way, if I get under your skin, you know where I'm at, homie. You know where I'm at. Play the clip with his wife. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He blacks out.
Hey, this is what I also want to know. Is that clip real? Does anybody know if that clip is real? She talking about he's a very angry person and she's seen these different sides of him. Like, does she really get on the internet and say this about Anton? It looks like it may be an old clip, but I'm trying to figure out, did she really go online and say this stuff about Anton? Like, really? Because that was insane to me. Like, let's just watch it again. Because I'm thinking, why would she say that? And where did they find this clip?
His wife. This is the funniest shit.
Oh, wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before.
She said, what? Did she say he's killed anybody before? Hold up. She said he doesn't effectively communicate. Wait a minute.
Communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He blacks out.
Hold on, let me see. I want to know if that's real. I want to know if that's real. Because it clearly sounded like she said, I don't know if he's killed anybody before. What's up, lunatic? I want to know if... Bro, hold on, I gotta watch it again. She said, hey, I don't know if he's killed anybody before.
Hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry.
Oh, I put the captions on. Did you see it? That's what she said. He doesn't effectively communicate. I don't think he's killed anybody before. What?
Emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him.
She said, I think he's capable of.
He's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He blacks out.
I think they AI'd that. I don't know. I think they AI'd that. You say that suspect is hell could pop. Yeah, I think that's AI, man. No, hell no.
What? All right. 9. She look like she'll be like, fuck it, I'll be with this little fat nigga. Baby, you ain't got to be worried about that nigga temper tantrums and all that shit like that. Come fuck with a real nigga. If y'all in Detroit, it's real niggas in Detroit. God damn it. They could come pick you up at his house. He ain't gonna do shit. You with a mark ass nigga who's stressing you out. Cause you saw it. I know you saw it, ma'am. When I said to your husband, I'm gonna do it in slow motion a little bit. Say I suck dick again. That nigga let your whole family down and bitched out. Y'all done. You will never live that moment down where he got punked in front of the nation. You think you supposed to fix it because you married to him. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I can't put you out front with my top 5 bitches, but I'll find you a slot just because you his wife. Come fuck with a real nigga. You know you can't stay with that nigga. His best years are over. What if you'd have had a boy? God damn, you'd have had a little slouchy little boy. You had a daughter, at least in my...
Damn, he just like going in on her, talking about what he can do for her, talking about knocking her down, putting her to work and shit. Like this is crazy. Say just because you have taken a human life doesn't mean it was illegal or from the streets. Check out the Reaper Army Sniper. All right. Yeah, but I'm saying, why would she even put something like that out? Why would she even say that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would you go on some podcast or whatever it is or her own show and say something about your husband could have possibly killed somebody? Why would you say that? That don't even make sense. Knowing the type of platform that he runs, like why would you even put that out there? That's why I'm thinking that's suspect. Tim says Anton would have said it was AI if it was AI. So what did Anton say? Did he deny it? I wish I had a clip. I saw a clip earlier, but it's like I can't pull it up. I saw a clip earlier, but I can't pull it up. Let me try it again. Where it said he was responding to it, but I didn't get to watch it all, but I just wanted to see. Now I can't even log in. Oh, okay, hold on. Here you go. We're gonna check this one out. I don't know how I got in. I don't know how I remembered that password. Chris Molina says, who talks about their husband? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. The guy's disrespectful as hell. He's begging for an ass whooping or worse. Man, they may as well at this point get on one of them tickets with who is it? Logan, was it Jake Paul? Little undercard for Jake Paul and fight. At this point, they might as well. That's what I might make this thumbnail too whenever I get off of here. Make the thumbnail like Corey and Holcomb in a fight. They might as well just do a fight, bro. Tim says Anton this morning said his daughter is hurt. Oh, that's what he said. Do you got the clip? Because I'm about to play a clip. I didn't watch it all, but maybe he gonna get to that part where he said his daughter is hurt. Because he was calling his daughter a little boy. He said he called her a little nigga and shit. Like, I was like, bro, the little girl ain't do nothing to you. Like, dang, you gonna attack his child? Like, that's messed up, I think. Lunatic says, is or his? What you mean? Hurt? Some of the comments, man, you know, it'd be a delay, so I'm not really knowing what you're responding to, Lunatic. Chris say, hell yeah, they totally should fight. Yeah, they should fight. They definitely should fight. Let's see this Anton clip. Let me see. It says Anton responds after Corey Holcomb attacked his underage daughter. He says the fallout may include therapy and possibly pulling her out of school. Damn. Oh, let me turn it up.
Ever, ever, under any circumstances, let your emotions make you make illogical decisions. We are a thinking people now. We are evolving. We are no longer subjecting ourselves to the same rules as the streets, as the culture, as the thing that we criticize the most. When I made the decision that I wanted to have a kid, and I said that I was only going to have one kid because I wanted to make sure that I poured every single resource that I could into the kid, right? And that is the purest thing that we can do, is that we can take care of our children. Our children are the ones that are our future. Now, I'll give you a little bit of insight for those of you that may not be familiar with my daughter. USA team, at different points throughout the year, she's usually ranked about number 2 or number 3 in the country. Junior Olympian, probably has close to over 325 medals, of which 200 and maybe 80 of them are gold. Has traveled across the world representing our country, and is probably the sweetest soul that I personally know. Now, of course, we can be a little bit biased because all of our kids are the sweetest things to us, those of us that are in our kids' lives and that are participating in our children's lives. But a very, very accomplished minor child, meaning that she's still a child. And one of the things that I tell my daughter every single day is that I want you to stay in a child's place. I never want you to grow up too fast. I never want you to be out here doing things that you're not supposed to do, because you have an expectation on your life. And so the thing that I've always done is try to protect my daughter against the world, from the world. And what this has shown me is that eventually all of our children, and she is still a child because she is an underage child, all of our children eventually will have to see how ugly the world is. All of them. Regardless of how we feel, regardless of what happens, all of our children will have to see what the world is. What we as parents are supposed to do is protect them as long as possible, until they have to see what the world does, right? So my focus right now is trying to figure out the psychological damage, impact, and trauma that has been done to my daughter. I pulling her out of school, early therapy, making sure that she is protected, trying to see what the fallout will be as far as her having to be removed from some of her competitions.
Damn, that's crazy. She gonna have to be removed. I'm gonna keep playing. I just want to speak to a few people that came here. What's up? Ask a brother. What's up? Blessed divinely. What's up, Gen X? Say Anton likely about to sue Corey. The only fighting they're going to be doing is in California courtroom. Wow. Lunatic say Corey be spitting facts. No, that shit is gold. What's up, Gen X? Yes, please double tap the screen, y'all. Please. Lunatic Libertarian says suing someone involves a state and the government. Fuck all that. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen. Make sure if y'all new over here, y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it.
Because of a lot of different things, including online bullying and psychological damage, there's a lot of fallout from what happens to my daughter's life because she is so accomplished. She has some of the greatest schools in the United States of America that has been seeking her out, scholarships, looking for her to join the team. She is on track to be a United States Olympian. She was supposed to be possibly in the next Olympics. And I don't know how damaging this is to her psyche. I don't know. Who knows? This can be a lifetime of damage. We don't know what butterfly effect things that we do to our children. And the one thing that most fathers, Black fathers, try to do is they try to make sure that their children are protected.
Yeah, so with that being said, do you think that he's just going to stop responding to Corey and just leave it alone? Because you know how, like he said, you're getting this whole ripple effect going on where things are starting to reach out and touch others who really ain't involved. And when it comes to your daughter, if she's having to be pulled out of things and may have to go to therapy, do you think he's gonna say, "Look, okay, I'm done with this. Corey, you win. I don't want my child traumatized. I don't want my daughter missing the rest of her younger years because she's in therapy or upset or don't want to show her face or she thinks that she is a young boy. You know, all types of different things could happen because of the things that Corey said. Because I feel like he shouldn't have said it. I don't think that uh he should have attacked her kids. You know, like okay, just like you say, Gen X. If when it's comedy, if he on stage and whatever situation arises from that, okay, you talk about the wife and the kids, you know, they're in the public eye, blah, blah, blah. But this seems like it's just personal, like, okay, let me just attack your kids so maybe I can get you to come out and fight. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he trying to bait him to come back to the show or come back to where he is and fight. Like that's what that's how I'm feeling. That's just how I'm feeling. Say all fair. Donnie Don Yen Stewart says Anton should not have said Corey sucked. Yeah, he shouldn't have said that. But you got to remember also, you remember that Corey said that he kissed his ass? He said Corey kissed his ass before that, and that's what triggered Anton to say that you suck the dick of black people. The lunatic says this dude thinks accomplishments applied from someone other than him makes his daughter special. That shit is clown shit. Yeah, you know how Anton think, bro. You know how Anton think. Anton is just milking this opportunity. Tio say all this happened from 10 p.m. last night to 9 a.m. this morning with his daughter. Anton jumping the gun. Gen X says Anton is the one that drew first blood. He continued talking shit when he left 5150. Now that is true. He went straight to his own show on his own podcast and was laughing at Corey, talking about Corey was shaking. And I did see Corey shaking. I picked that up before, but that don't necessarily mean that he was scared. You know, usually when you shaking, you on edge, your adrenaline is pumping, you ready to fight. You know, when you get real angry, you start to shake. That don't mean that you scared. But yeah, he definitely went back on his show and he was talking about how he was gonna beat Corey's ass and gonna fuck him up. He said all of that shit on his show. The lunatic says, I wouldn't even approach the internet when it comes to my offspring. I'm coming straight to your house and ringing the door. Yeah, I that's what I would do. Like, don't play with my kids. Say all he did was call her ugly. Say Corey harassing a child. He should get a lawsuit, free up that money, fight in court. I don't know if you can sue somebody for talking about some kids, but it's just certain lines that I wouldn't cross. That's just me personally. But I mean, y'all, it's true. They are fair game in a sense because he's a public figure. He's a public figure. And he knew what type of repercussions could come with that when you're dealing with a comedian and you go online threatening him. And like Gen X said, you did go back on your show and say some shit about him. So hey, and then Chris said, keep my wife and daughter's name out your MF and mouth. Gen X says Anton does kiss. Ah, he does. He clearly, if you watch any Anton, you know he to me, I agree with some of his points, but sometimes he goes too far. He goes way too far. But he's doing it to be controversial. But he believes it too. But he's doing it also to be controversial. Don Yen says, yes, I remember Anton do kiss white people ass. Anton can't play the victim mentality because Anton told the black Hebrew Israelites that their kids and wives are dirty. And he said, hey, you ain't lying. He didn't call a bunch of people's family members dirty and dusty. He says that shit a lot. He does get down in the dumps. See, now y'all making a good point. Now I can't even disagree with y'all. I can't even disagree with y'all. Now you starting to make me feel a different way. I'm just being honest because some of the shit that he has said about other people and their families, I definitely agree with you. I can't deny it. G Nick saying, you know that I watch Anton from time to time. Yeah. Donnie Yen, Anton go nowhere without security because he knows because of the shit that he says. I knew who Corey was, not Anton. Democrats made fun of Donald Trump's son when he was underage. Man, and they still doing it. They did it then and they doing it now. In certain lines you don't cross with a man's sexuality. Yep.
That's what we do. As fathers, we don't really care what happens to us, right? Because that's just life. But we never, ever can imagine what would happen to our underage children. No. No matter what happens to us, we don't want anything. For those of us that are in our daughters' lives, we don't want anything to happen to our children. Under no circumstance. And so I don't know. I think that a lot of people don't really understand the impact. And I'm speaking to all of us, for all of us. We don't always know what the impact is to our children. We don't know the psychological damage, the emotional damage, the wreck that happens in their lives when other people go after children. I thought that children was off limits. But I guess not. I guess not. So my number one concern, and I'm going to say this, and again, this is for all of the civil, awesome Black people out there and people in the United States of America that want to ensure that their children are protected. My number one goal is to always try to figure out how I can protect my underage child. I could have never imagined in 1,000 years.
But he really wasn't though. Because like I said and like y'all said, if he didn't say the stuff that he said in the past or went on Anton's show and did what he did, then he would know what this could turn into and he wouldn't have done it. But he did. Let the men fight. Yeah, let them fight. He is a walking contradiction. He is though. He says stuff, but he just don't want it to happen to him. But you can't play that game. It don't work like that. Real life don't work like that. You get what you give.
The psychological damage and the impact, the cries that I had to hear, My immediate concern was, oh my God, who do I call? But I couldn't call anybody because everything was closed at the time. So immediately pulling her out of school, immediately making sure that I go and assess the damage, trying to figure out if we're able to get her into the same competitions. Coming up, she literally just texted me probably less than 48 hours ago. All of the different competitions that she had lined up for this year. We were supposed to go to Great Britain. We were supposed to go to a lot of places. I don't know if we can still do that. I don't know if that's possible. Because I don't know if she has their brain isn't even fully developed. And I'm willing to do anything to protect my child to make sure that they get the best care possible to ensure that.
So now he's saying she's so distraught she can't even go overseas and attend these events. I don't think people know her like that. They just seen this one picture of her, but that don't mean that you're gonna recognize her in public. I think he's exaggerating a little bit here. I think he is. Say he is looking for a case child. Gen X say keep saying underage child. He know what he doing with that underage. He done said that about 1,000,000 times. He's really trying to drive that home. Yep. Anton should just throw up the white flag and everything would die down and go away. Yeah. Donnie is laughing. Gen X say he called her ugly, not give up location or uploaded nude photos. Yeah, that's true. That's why he should have closed his dick sucking lips. Y'all funny, man.
That hopefully she can recover from this. So that's all I have to say. I don't know what else y'all looking for.
It don't even seem serious to me when he's saying this, because if he was, it seemed like he's pumping this for the internet. It's like, let me just go on and make a video and let everybody know how he attacked my underage daughter and she's so distraught. Look, who knows? Maybe she's not even distraught. Maybe she don't even care. Maybe they already talked about this and she was like, I don't even care about what he said. And he was like, "Well, I'm just gonna do a show about it, baby. I got to do a show about it."
Any father understands. Any father understands what I'm saying. Any father that is in their child's life understands the impact. You know what your child feel like. You can sense it on them. You can feel it on them. You know what it feels like to take care of a sick child? You ever had a child that you had to sit with that had a fever and then you had to break the fever because none of the medicine was working? Some of us have been there. That's what it feels like. It's like trying to break a fever, but you don't know what long-term damage that can make. Our entire life, we've done everything to protect our child, ensure that she's never, ever, ever needed anything whatsoever. Pray for me and my family. Pray for me, my wife, and my family. God bless. That's all I have to say about that. I've been advised not to say anything else about it. So that's all I've been authorized to say. Had a couple emergency phone calls. The only thing that I can say at this point is that I can't say anything else about it. First, I need to go and make sure that my daughter is okay. And so it's a lot of tests. I'm not sure if she got to get pulled out of school for the rest of the year. This may affect her in that way. So I have to make sure that she's okay. She's no longer safe even going to school anymore. We got to protect our babies. We got to protect our babies. Under no circumstances will I ever allow for my daughter to go under.
How is she not safe? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How is she not safe? Because of what Corey said on his show that makes her not safe? So now people are like trying to find out who she is so they can beat her up? I don't know if I buy that one. Lunacy says, I don't know whom he was, let alone his child. Tim say, Anton is cap. His daughter was likely sleeping last night and don't watch. Yeah, I don't think I don't believe that either. I don't think she was watching Anton. Because Anton come on, I mean not Anton, but Corey comes on late. Corey comes on late, bro. Because sometimes when I get up uh like 12 o'clock and I hit the road, so I can be somewhere at least by like 6 or 7 in the morning, and then I can come on back to where I live. But soon as I get in my car, I put it on YouTube or something, and Corey's show is still on, and it had already been on for like an hour, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's still live. So I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe his child is watching no damn Corey Holcomb. She ain't doing that, especially after she knows the interaction between her father and him recently. She ain't watching him. And I don't even think nobody would send it to her because they don't know her like that. Because before the picture that Corey put out, I didn't know what his daughter looked like. Donnie says, Don, is it Donnie or Don Yen? Say cloud chasing. Tim says he has no emotions like that from a hurt father about his daughter. He's too calm. That's what I'm thinking. He just seemed too calm. Lunatic says, I'm a father. I'm not going to the internet. Nope. Gen X says, now with any father remark looking for empathy. Yep. That's all he's doing. That's why he's throwing out those phrases and terms so he can spark your emotions. Then she happened, says he is looking crazy. He wanted to smoke and now he is playing victim. There is no love in war. Now that's a fact. That's true. Lunatics say, pray for my enemies and their families. The Gulf of America. This is a good gimmick to run with. Heartbroken. Yep. Because I don't believe he's heartbroken. I don't believe none of that. It don't seem sincere. It just seems like, oh, I need to go do a show. This gonna give me some views. It's gonna make me probably a couple of $1,000 real quick. Cause I get some views and some super chats, and then boom, it was all worth it. Tim says this might be a dog whistle for Fox News to give him sympathy. I don't even think Fox News ain't even worried about this. This the type of shit the news don't even care about. They not. This is nigga shit right here, Tim. This right here is nigga shit. They don't care about this shit. This shit ain't even crossing their mind. This is goofy, low level, low vibrational bullshit right there. This is low vibrational bullshit right here. Let's listen to the rest of what Corey got to say. This is pretty long, so y'all just chime in whenever.
Somebody will smash you. This motherfucker, them nights when them other bitches ain't answering the phone, they gonna call your daughter. Meanwhile, you can be over here with me, goddamn. I got a bitch with some colder wigs than that you had on. Boy, that wig you got on, that's a starter kit wig. I got some bitches who do hair so good, boy, I'll make that bitch an 8. I'll make that bitch an 8, nigga. That bitch, what? Let me tell you something. I can make people think she look good. But yeah, your husband a straight mark ass nigga. I sat in his lap, the nigga wouldn't even swing. I said, say it again, the nigga wouldn't swing. You can't fix that, baby. He can't be hiring people when he get in town, whatever town he go to, having strangers watching his back. That's the best way to get robbed. The man said, I got more money than Corey. Well, you just marked yourself, nigga. And whoever is his security, you know they don't fuck with him for real. Big shout out to dude who was hired to watch his back when he got to town. I sincerely mean this. You was a professional. You didn't come over here and act like you was trying to break up the fight and escalate nothing. To the dude who was here with him, who had to get stuck taking that cake-ass nigga home. Hey, man, I know that money is hard, man. You got to get that paper. But you did a good job, man. You did a good, I'm glad you didn't try to interrupt with it. But back on this nigga and his family. The pain lives on, Ton. Futon. The pain lives on. I'm seeing what you was working with before you had money. It makes sense. Now I'm seeing who you paying to be around you. The bitch really was dissing you in that tape. She didn't stand on nothing with you on that tape. Cause she knows she embarrassed to be with you. What's the little bitch? I mean, Mika, right? Hey, Mika.
Now he ain't lying about that. If y'all seen the response that Mika gave, basically what she said, Anton told her that she was going to be on the show. She got there and she wasn't able to get on the show. They didn't even know anything about her. So, in my opinion, I really feel like Anton wanted to get her out of town so that he could. This is alleged. This is my speculation. So that he could hit that. You know how you kind of got something, so he didn't trick her to come out of town. Yeah, I got you. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. You're gonna be on the show. And maybe she come out there and let him smash, thinking she gonna really get on the show, and then she get there and he like, nah, you can't be on the show. But he didn't got what he got now. Cause even it was one clip when after the incident on Corey's show, when somebody was talking about this incident on Anton's show, and he said something to like the little gay dude on there, the light-skinned dude. I forgot his name. I don't know if he gay or not. But he was like, you know me and you know stuff. And I can't say nothing about it. And I can't, I can't speak about it on camera. And bro, if you go back and watch that clip, that particular clip, she was looking like this. She was like, almost like, did you tell him about me and you? Let me see if I can find that real quick, just so y'all don't think I'm full of shit. I'm pretty sure I saved it. But then again, I don't know. I be saying I'm saving this stuff, and then I don't even save it, bro. Okay, yeah, here you go, right here. Check this out. Watch this. I'm gonna fast forward it.
I explained how the cheat
No, you
got
cut
out.
me off before I can explain the rest. I respected Mika's opinion and I asked her a question. Yes, I don't know what BK.
The more you open with it.
Until
Mr.
I fucked the with.
Let's be very, very clear.
right.
In
Ice is
real life,
coming.
in real life, you know better than that. You could play it on the internet.
No, we
No,
can go
nigga,
out
you
in
know me in
public
real
and
life. Let's be clear.
I think
we
here
can
you go
go out
right
in-
here.
If you put me and you in somewhere where no one knows your name, it's me all day.
Let's move forward.
Hold on.
Let's move forward.
He don't believe that. He
Course
don't
you
believe
do.
that.
Absolutely not
It ain't
true.
a soul
That's
on
not
earth,
true.
nigga. Not to that extent.
Should do it though. Ooh.
I mean, I was the main.
No. This is why you gotta be careful. Because he know things in real life, right?
Look at her. Here you
And
go.
he know that I can't cross certain boundaries.
What are you talking?
No, nigga, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He knows that I can't say certain things, and so he'll say things knowing that you can't reply to it because it'll put you in a very bad situation. So you just be like, all right, nigga, you don't believe that.
What?
Nigga, you know better.
Super chats.
You know better. He know better. But all right, you right. You got it. You right.
I get more hoes. Let's just leave it at that.
You definitely do. I agree with
I
you.
don't know if y'all can see it
Thank
quite
you.
like I
Ones
can
that don't
see
have no
it,
melanin.
because it's bigger for me.
Now that we know about
You
that,
see?
Who
You
the
see?
face is for?
You see her face?
What the fuck? Oh,
I guess no
man.
one has any other thoughts on.
Did you see her face? I'm telling you. I think he ran game on her. That's what I think. A little lunatic libertarian says no. If a thing is implied against the family, the internet doesn't exist, and it has been determined my hand must remove you from this plane. Anton made a mistake thinking he could outroast the top comedian. Now he realizes he's out of his league. Yeah, I watched the Mika video earlier. Mika didn't defend Anton in her video. She's a fan of Corey. You saying Quentin gay? You say that nigga ain't gay? That nigga sound like he gay to me, bro. That nigga Quentin sound like he gay to me. He sassy, bro. I'm sorry. That nigga sassy to me. The lunatic says Mike Tyson, everyone has a plan until they get hit in the mouth. You can play on the internet. Anton also took Mika to basketball. Yeah, I know he took her to games, which is crazy to me. Gen X Army vet says Quentin is from OKC. He's all about the white girls. Yeah, he always says he's about the white girls. He does say that. Calvin Hilltop says Corey started the issue with saying he kissed white men's ass. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
Go on, hook up with Anton's wife and let me show y'all what Christianity is really about. The work of the Lord is here for you. Hey, Futon, don't nobody want you, man. You a fat, goofy motherfucker who act like you about something. You ain't about nothing. You crashed out all week, and everything you said, you motherfucker shot yourself in the foot. And if I said something to shoot myself in the foot since I started doing this show tonight, guess what? You ain't say what you need to say when you was in my face. Remember that. What you needed to say, you folded. But thank you for folding. Now, what else we got to talk about, goddamn? Cake ass nigga. Sitting up here with an ugly bitch at home and a bald bitch out here in the street that won't even stand on shit with him.
Man.
All I know is that I got so many phone calls from people saying, "Ooh, did Craig really pull up?" I was like, "What? Yeah, oof." I was like, "Oh, shut up." Like all these girls, I'm like, "Oh my God, did Craig really pull up?" Like, I was like, you know what?
Man, you might have got some pussy for that.
Oh, you probably
you look like you was tough to the motherfucker.
Oh, man. Hey, man. I ain't no crash out type nigga, man, but you know what I'm saying?
Have I missed the battle?
That's what he did.
Yeah, man.
On that movie, what was that? Gladiator? What happened? Have I missed the battle?
Hey, he a clever dude, though. He was... I ain't gonna say it, man. He's a retarded motherfucker, man.
Hey, man, look, man. I'm right here, dog. I done put your family on blast, nigga. Your wife don't even fuck with Your bitch don't fuck with you. Ain't none of them stand on shit with you, homie.
Futons
He
get
not a
folded
fighter though.
every
He a
night.
poisoner. That's the type of nigga to put cyanide in your oatmeal.
Well, he said he was a fighter. He said he'd beat my ass.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I just gave you another reason to beat my ass. I put your ugly ass wife on blast.
Oh, I didn't know Craig from Texas. I know that.
That
Thought he
nigga
from
gonna put some
Cali.
anthrax in the mail. That's how he gonna try you.
That's that bitch off Django. What you want over there? What's
That nigga gonna hire a hitman and then fuck the hitman. Like, hold on, I'm not a get hitman. I'm a hitman. He gonna hire a get hitman.
He want to get hit.
Yeah, that's the next shirt. Don't get out the way.
Yeah,
Hey,
Darlene, get out the way.
But politics is a whole different thing, man.
What is politics, though? I don't know.
Man, you know, politics, that's what they do. They bait each other. If you watch like some of the presidential shit, them
Right.
motherfuckers be saying foul. I'm talking
Well,
about.
I'm like Will Ferrell in that movie. I'm going to fuck his wife.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, they'll say all that stuff in boxing, but they still don't take care of the root of the problem.
Right,
You
But
know?
wait, did somebody say it in a real debate they'll fuck his wife?
No, but niggas have said some foul shit.
Like what?
I can't think of nothing. I got to do research. But no, I'm saying Trump was saying shit that's never been said in there.
Don't go head up with Jasmine Crockett. 'Cause
Oh, really?
What did
she's
she say?
good. When she checked homegirl, that's actually a saying. Now, the thing about when she called a girl out on the panel, when she was like, bad built, blonde hair, whatever body built, bitch, or whatever. It's like a long saying. Have you seen that one? You've seen that
It is
one.
hilarious.
She
Oh.
got into the debate. And
Yeah.
that bad built Caucasian woman.
Exactly, but that was one of the first ones that went viral. But she's done it many other times after that. It's quite
Canada?
entertaining. She's hilarious, but she knows what she's talking about, though. So she.
Hey, but shit, we gotta do that more often, niggas. 22,000 people in this motherfucker right now.
Hey man,
Oh,
that's what happened when you deal with mess. But I ain't tripping on this shit. I just wanted to make sure motherfuckers understand. I ain't had nothing but opportunity since that happened. I was on the podcast with Cam this week.
Oh, is that right? Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
We filmed something. I think he said come out next Tuesday. I was laughing. And he pitched the show at me.
Oh, really?
So you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, look, my
Bad
licks
built
ain't
butch
stopping,
body.
man. I want to explain to the people on the internet who tell me what I'm
did
supposed
say
to be
that.
doing, homie. I do what I do to be able to live with myself and look at myself when I had that mirror in front of me, man.
Hold on, somebody said Corey pulled a Chris Rock. Chris won the war against Will. Corey's about to destroy Anton. Yeah, he ain't gonna stop. I told you, that's what I said. They're not gonna stop, bro. I don't think either one of them gonna stop.
I know that there's a hustle to this where you can put 5 videos of one clip up and get a whole bunch of likes and stuff like that. I ain't graduated to that. It's kind of like manipulation to me, but I ain't saying what I won't do because I done been doing this a long time. But I just got to give my people something different than just a whole bunch of sucker shit. Like, okay, this the clip for what happened. And then I do a show that lasts like up to 2 hours so I can make longer clips.
Right.
I don't know what, I'm not part of the manipulation game. I know how to get money in other ways. I don't do that. I do it where I can look in the mirror and be straight up. So everybody who think I'm missing something, okay, I might be missing something.
Nah, you ain't missing nothing, bro.
I left this motherfucker and got ready for my show in Vegas. I had a show in Vegas Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And now I got to let no-name podcasters who really keep saying my name, because my name was said on Shay Shay, I heard.
Oh, man.
oh
Hey.
yeah.
I heard Shay Shay said my name.
He sure
Did he? Well, yeah.
You're right.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit till we get to his daughter. I don't remember quite where it's at, but I think it's after this because he's gonna be talking about what happened on Shannon Sharp podcast.
To get the video about what really happened queued up, and then when
I might have missed it. He didn't say nothing, I think, and he said basically that, you know, I mean, but that was the interview. So as for the next man, you know what I mean? So, you know, the rules don't apply all the way across the board.
Things are different
We're in
now.
an era where you can make yourself relevant.
going to show itself. You may have a moment where you get a chance to laugh at a nigga when rising before you know them busters on the way down. Like you said, how many people in the chat?
Shit, 22,000.
Okay, it's 22,000 in the chat. And this ain't our best show because we talking about nonsense. But I'm saying, like, all them guys that ain't shit are looking for a way to kick up dust so they can be in the algorithm. All the bitches that ain't shit. Like, I'm going to bring up this name because I don't give a fuck. At one time, this woman's name was in the algorithm almost with everything on everything. And I'm going to use an example. Lori Harvey. She was almost in every algorithm, but now she's gone down and she's got to stand on talent. So what's she going to do now?
What you say, Corey? Corey not gonna stop because he's the bully. He asked, Marcus to chill because he was under fire. Corey isn't gonna mess up the bag. Corey will cry 7 days nonstop if he get on Club Shay Shay. Corey's first viral clip was, "I don't fuck with you, nigga. I fuck with real motherfuckers."
The Braxton girl. Is it Lamar? Motherfuckers in the streets recognize what I do. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker who brought that purple to the crib. You know what I'm saying? These booty motherfuckers. So I don't, like I said, I haven't seen the Club Shay Shay interview, but because like if he said what he said, it's because he at least has a car. Oh, shit, fucking did you wrong? Both of them as openers for me.
Right.
I don't talk like motherfucking comedy club and his eye was damn near closed.
I remember what he said.
Clash with a man.
Right.
You think if me and Nail had a problem, I'm gonna run up on Nail?
Right.
Nail is a man. Nail ain't finna take it like old boy did.
Right.
Now, Abe,
You know what? I can't. Yeah, but then at the same time, though, Nail is familiar with you, so he also would choose his words.
But Nail is familiar with me, but look, check this out. You saw how we showed a video of dude doing
Yeah,
this
I
before
remember that.
he did it to somebody else?
That's why I'm
Have you ever
tryna-
seen Nail conduct himself like that?
I'm trying to find out where it's at, bro. I don't remember exactly where it's at. Because it's a picture and everything gonna come up.
No.
Have you ever seen, look, this man denounced my people in my face.
Right.
And my people
may
was
be
taking
coming
up
up.
for him. You think I didn't notice that?
Right.
He denounced black people in my face.
He
And I
sure did.
still was
Kumo
able
daughter.
to keep it cool.
Right.
But sex play, that'll get me up out my seat.
Right.
Sex play, not sex play.
So all of the black people who taking up for him, I
Matter of
wish
fact,
you better
I'ma
with
just
yourself.
Find the damn clip.
Because he really ain't even supposed to be able to walk the streets where we at. If you really want to know the truth. But I ain't worried about that. I ain't sending nobody his way or nothing. I'm just saying, because he sent people his way himself.
Yeah.
Up here talking about, I was up on your shit. Man, I ain't never said this before in my life. He was bragging about being up here.
Right.
I never said this before, but I'm finna say this for the first time. Because I moved out here in 2000. I've been here 25 years. First 30 years I was in Chicago, but I've been here 25 years. I think I earned the right to say this. He talking about how he ran up on this LA, homie. You think you got a pass to come back here after saying that? Homie, I know these boys out here. These boys out here operate in chaos. It ain't supposed to make sense. That's how they do it out here. I found that out when I moved out here. Because I was like, well, why they... And this one dude...
Here you go. Here we go. Let me go to it. Yeah, fuck all this.
Kumo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga.
You heard it?
Look,
Go
nigga, let me tell you
downtown.
something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen. Get dude off the screen, man. That's who the fuck is that, nigga? You know him, man. The clip with his wife.
Like
This
being
is the
married
funniest
to
shit.
Anton thing. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Times it can be hard and sad and difficult because Anton has a lot of different personalities, and so you have to be a certain type of woman to deal with. Anton is very emotional. He doesn't communicate effectively. I don't think that he has killed anybody before. I think he's capable of it. I've seen him angry before. He's just like a totally different person when he's angry. He blacks out.
What?
All right.
I gotta go back. He said, "Get dude off the screen, bro." I can't do it, bro. This nigga, hey. Hold up. Oh man, hold up. Let me read the comment. Oh man. It's like it's like the lunatic say the air up there. Kevin Bacon at the tribe. Wanna be tribe. He is not wanna be. She got that middle part bust down. 80 would have beat the ish out of Corey. Someone said Corey looked like a Blood at Erica Badu concert. Yeah, they also said he looked like a damn, what they call him? A blood bus drive or some shit like that. I am. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to showing his daughter. Someone said Corey looked like Anton's all Anton's always giving advice, and his wife says he doesn't communicate well. Shaking my head. I know that's what she was saying on that clip, but I don't even know if that's real or that's AI because she started talking about how he ain't never killed somebody. But let me play this clip again, man.
Kumo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga,
Go
let me tell you
downtown.
something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen.
He said, "Get dude off the screen, bro. That is fucked up." Corey be rocking them Fat Albert hats. Y'all crazy, man. Oh man.
Get dude off the screen, man. That's who the fuck is that, nigga? You know him, man.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. What y'all think, man? Like I said in the beginning, for the new people, do y'all think kids are off limits? If not, tell me why. 30 votes so far. 60% say yes. 40% say no, they fair game. I heard Corey Holcomb daughter look like a dark skinned Craig. If that's true, that's fucked up. Because if his daughter look like a dark skinned Craig, he don't need to be talking either. Oh, they say whoever go for America say, nope, that ain't it. Try it again. Uh-oh. Y'all gonna start battling in the chat? Mm. Oh man. Underage children off limits. But are they fair game since you're in the public eye? Because there's a lot of people who are in the public eye and they got babies, and people talk about them or they put them out there. And also, do you think that it's fair game because he comes online saying some of the stuff that he says about people? Because he's talked about other folks' family members and children and wives and significant others and all of that. He's made a lot of derogatory comments about people. And he'll just straight up be like, I don't give a fuck. Like we've heard him say these things on his show. Dinks 528 said kids are not off limits when it comes to a comedian. He is not wishing harm on her. Yeah, I don't think he wished harm on her. I know, matter of fact, I know he didn't. He didn't wish harm on her. I wouldn't even say that. He just commented on her appearance, but I don't think he like sent out some word for, y'all need to go beat her up. He didn't do nothing like that. No type of threats. No type of threats was made. Not even about the wife. He was just making jokes, which is something that Corey does. He makes jokes about a lot of people's wives and shit. Come over here, get with me, all that type shit. So he give a F if you pressing. Well, we all give a F if you press us. If anybody get pressed, they gonna give a F. I don't see the issue with responding because I would respond too. I wouldn't respond like Anton because at that point it would be I'll be ready to go. I'll be on go then. But I understand the whole situation between them and how they're both in the public eye and why things are said. But hey, if you say something about my kids, then it's up. I don't give a fuck if they supposed to be off limits or not. I'm gonna be pissed. I ain't even gonna sit up here and act like I'm not because I am. I'm gonna want to fight. All kind of shit is going down. Imagine going to school after this nigga confirmed you look like a female James Brown. Yeah, but did we know her though? Because I didn't know who she was. Even then, with that picture, I still don't think it would be so embedded in my brain if I was a kid going to school and to see her and be like, oh, that's Anton's daughter. I don't even think a lot of people that age are watching Anton Daniels. That's gonna be more of an older crowd. I'm gonna say late 20s, early 30s and up. I don't even think that type of crowd is watching Anton Daniels. I don't even think they sitting there watching Corey Holcomb like that. Like I say, Corey comes on late, Anton comes on late. Corey is a comedian, but these kids don't watch TV and stuff like that. They may watch YouTube a lot, but I don't think this the type of shit that they sitting up watching. If only thing that they know probably is this argument between these two now. Besides that, they don't watch them. They get all the viral, the mess. A lot of people that age, they watch all the stuff about the rappers who get into it. I don't know if y'all seen all of those the rappers who get into it, celebrity news, uh, these reality shows where these girls are fighting, stuff like that. That's the type of shit that they be watching. Somebody recapping love and hip hop, that type of bullshit. Cause I got some youngsters in my family, and they don't. If I asked them who is Anton Daniels, they wouldn't even know who that was. They wouldn't even know who that was. Calvin say still messy. Dink 528 says she's probably in private school having a father like Anton. I hope he has her protected. Now that's a good point, Dink. I bet she is in private school. If she's in private school, them private, they're not watching this shit. They don't even care like that. This is the last thing that they're worried about. I don't think she got nothing to worry about. I don't think the daughter mentioned anything to Anton about this. That clip that I played y'all earlier with Anton responding to it, I think that that's fake. I don't buy it. You know, he just used it to make another video to grift off of, because what's going on is both of these dudes are milking this for what it's worth. They doing lives, they speaking on it. And just like last night when Corey was doing this show, he said he had another topic that he was going to talk about, but he stuck on Anton, which means he got paid to do it. And it was real easy because everything he was saying was just coming out naturally, like all other things. But like he didn't have to, okay, we got this topic that I need to stick to. I can just keep talking shit about Anton, and boom, this is another what, $10,000-$20,000 show. I just made some money just like that. And all I did was say what was on my mind. Say I will be surprised what kids watch. Oh, I know they watch some crazy stuff, but you got to think people like Anton with, having these deep conversations and stuff. They attention spans don't even allow them to watch long form content like that. They watching shorts. If they know Anton, it's through shorts. They're not watching that show and seeing these people have a conversation about relationships or black and white interactions or politics or things like that. They don't have the patience for that. I know they don't have the patience for that. I know they don't have the patience for that. You say AD a better father than Corey. Corey be trying to smash his daughter's friends. Ra Long, so he talked about Ryan on the Club Shay podcast. Yeah, I skipped past that part where he was talking about Ryan on the Club Shay podcast because we talking about the thing between him and Anton. But yeah, I watched the podcast myself, so I do remember him talking about Ryan on the show. But yeah, I don't think those kids' attention spans ain't long enough to watch that shit. I tried to watch a movie with my daughter, and hell, I was asleep and she was on her phone. So I know, and it was a movie that she wanted to watch. So I know they ain't got enough attention spans for this shit. Cause I woke up and my daughter was on her phone. She didn't even know I was asleep. Now Corey, on the other hand, they may watch. I doubt it. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. I think they're gonna pick up more on this just from shorts and the viral clips going around where Anton and Corey got into it on this show. That type of shit. But I know good and well they're not sitting around watching Anton Daniels with a panel show. Because for me, it's hard to watch Anton Daniels because I'm not particularly fond of those kind of shows. I'll watch them, but sometimes the way that people talk and people have these different mics and they're loud and others are low, or somebody's talking over somebody. I can't stand that shit. That shit, it's like it's no order. I hate that. It's like they'll wait till it's 10 people screaming before they say, y'all hold up, everybody wait a minute. But they'll let that shit go on for like 15 minutes. And you like, I don't know what anybody is even talking about anymore. I can't process all of this shit. Corey is probably a good father. He's a comedian. We don't know how to take this guy. Yeah, he probably is. He be saying this shit online. You gotta remember, a lot of these folks, they got jokes. It is a little bit of reality, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's who they are. Ralong says if Anton sues, they might take 5150 down for a minute. But what can he sue for, Ra? What what would the lawsuit be? I don't even know. I don't think either one of them will have a lawsuit here. What's going on? Free speech? I think it would have been a lawsuit if they would have put hands on each other, but that didn't happen. Now we just talking about a back and forth, people bumping their gums, making comments. I don't see a lawsuit here. Corey is an actor slash comedian. That was the true Anton. That was in a sense too, but he full of shit too. Anton full of shit. He ain't some tough guy like he was trying to act like either. He ain't. He was putting on too. I don't buy everything from him either. I don't buy everything from him either. His child's picture. I don't even think you can sue for that. Can you sue for that? Because think about this: is that a public picture? If that picture was public, I don't think you can sue somebody for that. Once you put images online, they really free game. Fair game, I mean. If I was to post a picture of my daughter and then you turned around on your podcast and showed the same picture, I can't sue you and be like, man, he's showing my daughter. She's a child. Say, unless it's copywritten or trademark, it's a public photo. Yeah. If Corey would have gone outside, you're right. Ralon say the cyberbullying narrative his daughter could be going through. You know what? I'm not sure about that because different laws got different states about that cyberbullying stuff. I'm not sure, but just thinking from a base level, I don't think he could be sued for this. I don't even think it's not even close. It's not even within reason for him to be sued behind a public picture. Lunatic said companies have taken Facebook. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. They tell you on a lot of these platforms, whatever you post is property of theirs now. So if they run an ad or a Facebook commercial or a Twitter commercial, and they just showing a bunch of pictures and your picture come up, you can't sue them for that. You can't say, "Oh, I need royalties," because if you read those contracts, when you accept the terms and agreements to get on those apps, they own that shit. They own that shit. These companies own your pictures. Hell, they can even take it and put you in an AI. They own it. Gen X say public picture on Anton. See, if it's on Anton's page, you definitely can't sue. You can't sue for that. He got the pic from the internet. Fair game. Yep. If they got it from the internet, that's fair game. And I reason why I really know this type of stuff is because I be on Twitter, and it's a big thing that people. Because when I first got on Twitter and they started having Twitter Spaces, everybody used to have their photos. And then people started getting doxxed. So they started taking their images down. They used to have their real names on there, so people started pulling their real names down. Now everybody got fake photos, fake names. They done deleted all type of content off of their pages, and nobody wants to get doxxed. And now people have saved some of those photos from back then, so whenever they get into it with somebody, they put their photo up. And some people, I'm gonna sue you. You ain't supposed to have that. No, you can't. They blasting your photo all over Twitter. They done memes you, put you in fake AI videos. You fair game. You put it online. You cannot sue. Yeah, just like this YouTube thing, others can use your video. Yep. Like I'm doing right now. Now, if it's copywritten, like some people's are, you can't use it. Or they do their whole revenue sharing thing. But some people just take your shit down. The libertarian says, unless your likeness and image is trademarked or copywritten, You are shit out of luck. Yep. Sure is. That ain't no lie. It's a wrap on that shit. But look, man, say you have to modify it. Say, but what's the difference when Passport Bros pages get taken down? What do they pages get taken down for, Ra? I'm just asking a question. I don't know what you're talking about. Why do they take down Passport Bros pages? What is the reason? I'm confused. I don't really watch none of that Passport Bros stuff. I've seen like one video of one dude. I think he was in Puerto Rico in a hotel room just talking about what he did. But those types of videos, I'm not even interested in. They're kind of boring to me. Say the women complain about being on cameras. Oh, you talking about like when they walking around and they talking to women and asking them questions? Well, I think don't they have laws against that? Like because those aren't public images. You know, like that's somebody in public. You gotta ask to record people or you gotta ask their permission. You just can't run around recording people and then throwing them up online. And that's something totally different. That's something totally different. Like I can take your picture off your page and post it on my video, and we can all laugh at Raw Long. But if we in public, I can't record you. I can't record you and then come back online and show that. That's different. So yeah, I get that. Say that was dude trying to make sex tapes with chicks. I don't know nothing about that. Is that true? So one of these passport bros was trying to make sex tapes with chicks and got caught? Is that what happened? He was trying to make sex tapes with chicks and got caught? That's insane. In that case, he should get banned if he did that. Yeah, you can't do stuff like that. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's out of bounds. That's past out of bounds. That's crazy. That's crazy. But look, man, I ain't got nothing else on this Anton thing, man. I appreciate y'all checking out the video. For the new people who came through, I appreciate everybody who commented, everybody who liked the video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.